Story time. I was about to stay at this nightmare hotel in Boston, but I used TripAdvisor to book this one instead. First, I'm here.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Story time. I was about to stay at this nightmare hotel in Boston, but I used TripAdvisor to book this one instead.
Testing 1 2 3. All right, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Pensy Plains. My name is Scott. We are live at Harrisburg International Airport. It's a nice, bright, sunny day, partly cloudy. We should have an arrival coming in here shortly. Piedmont 5836 coming in from Charlotte. We just had one land from, I believe, Philadelphia. Yep, Philadelphia flight just landed. Piedmont 5829. Got Piedmont 5836, American Eagle from Charlotte coming in here. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. All right, so welcome again. This is Pensy Plains.
Harrisburg Tower, career track 123 is 15 miles to the northeast of the field, inbound for full stop taxi back with Foxtrot.
Track 123, Harrisburg Tower, wind calm, runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31, clear to land, career track 123.
Career track 123, I think they said. It's a Piper Archer. Coming in from, looks like Reading, Pennsylvania. All right, we're watching for this one. American Eagle from Charlotte. I believe that's an E145. Hi, Steph. That's the American Eagle flight from Charlotte. Again, we just had the American Eagle flight from Philadelphia land right before we went live. We also had a United Express land right before we went live. I was expecting those a little bit later. I was going to go live at 9:15. I moved it back because the one flight was delayed and there wasn't anything else scheduled before 10 o'clock. So I'm going to have a long dead time here to start the show. So welcome again, Steph. Thank you. Sounds good. ATC is a little loud. Yeah, I did turn it up a little bit. I thought it was kind of quiet the other day in Baltimore. I just turned it down a little. Let me know about the aircraft sounds, if they sound okay. So we're just going to be here for a couple hours, catch these late morning arrivals, and a couple departures, and you never know here. A lot of times we get surprises, so we'll see what happens. And we've had the Antonov a couple times on our streams. We got C5s coming up from Dover. We got PH coming up from Jacksonville. Where'd you go? We've got KC-135 coming in from Pittsburgh, and we come in and do touch and goes. Sometimes we get government VIP aircraft doing touch and goes. The planes they use for Air Force One, Air Force Two. You just never know. So Tuesdays we've had pretty good luck in the past. This time of the day. The last time we were up here during the day, we had the C5 come in about 10 times. Otherwise, we have American, Delta, United, and Allegiant, and general aviation traffic. We have a private plane that should be landing here in a few minutes, or doing a touch and go, maybe, I'm not sure. This one will head all the way over to the American gate at the other end of the terminal, out of sight. That beeping you hear is a fuel truck backing up in front of us. There's 6 of them sitting down here. So this is the E-145 that just landed from Charlotte. And it'll be going back out soon. Most of the times they land here and they're going back out within an hour or two. It's a really nice day. Probably the last one we're going to have this week. The weather's not looking good for the rest of the week, so I needed to get something in today. I have plans for tonight, so I couldn't go too far. So we have showers and thunderstorms in the forecast the rest of the week, and it's supposed to go up into the 90s and hot and humid. Just not good streaming weather. This morning is really nice, though. So thanks again, Steph, for being here. Anybody else is out there, please say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. That's the United plane that just came in not too long ago. Alright, so we have this Piper Archer should be landing here in a few minutes. If you weren't with us a couple weeks ago, we were up here at nighttime. There was a Piper Archer doing touch and goes all night, for a couple hours anyway, and the pilot of that plane sent us a message afterwards. Hi Janet from Lancaster, good to see you. The pilot sent us wrote a comment after the stream was over. Said, hey, that was me in the Piper Archer, so that was pretty cool. I did a little highlight clip for him, which he seemed to appreciate. That was Miles. I forget the full username. Alright, watching for the Piper Archer. Should be out there, I don't see it yet. It's cleared to land a while ago. As soon as this one lands in, I'll give you the lay of the land to start out here. Alright, there it is. Looks like just doing an approach and not landing, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. It's out there, hopefully you can see it.
Jefferson Golf, current Harrisburg, altimeter 3011.
Kind of looking for it with the camera. Pretty small out there. There it is. That's the Piper Archer. Career track. I forget the number. Let's see if they stay here or if they just do a touch and go. See, airport ops headed out the other way on the taxiway. Doesn't look like it's going to take off again. We'll see.
Check 123, turn right on Delta, contact ground point 7.
Alright, it's going to turn in here and probably park right in front of us.
Harrisburg Tower, on runway 31 at Alpha.
So I know Janet's working and lurking. I don't know how much she's paying attention to the chat there stuff, but Janet's my wife, if you didn't know that. Looking around the radar. Cessna Cardinal northeast. I don't know if that's coming this way. Diamond Star over to the west. Looks like that took off from Capital City Airport. Lauren Berkey, good morning. Good to see you. Alright. Could be this one's just going to go back down to the end of the runway and take off again. That's what the one did the last time we were here. Repeatedly. So give us some content in between the commercial flights. Again, if you're out there, let us know where you're watching from. Oh, all right. Sounds like they're firing off a blank gun or whatever to scare the birds away. I haven't seen any birds yet, but I don't know if I've heard that up here before. Oh, that's probably what the airport ops is doing out there. Must be chasing some birds away from the runway. Of course, we're right along the river here, so it's not unusual to have birds flying around. We've streamed from the Sunset Golf Course. One day we saw a bald eagle flying around over there. Alright, so I'm guessing this one's just going back down there to take off again, and we might see it a few more times. Bill 330. Watching from Logan Airport, ARF Station 2. That's cool. So you're probably familiar with our friend Mike from Logan in Flight, who streams from Logan. Shout out to Mike. Make sure you check out his channel if you get a chance. So, Bill, I don't know if you knew this, but I retired from my county's 911 center last year after 38 years, and I was a former firefighter and EMT. Volunteer firefighter, but I worked as an EMT for a few years. Quite a few years, actually. 15. Alright, so it looks like this Piper Archer is going to go out and take off again. I don't know if anything else is coming in. Like they're waiting to take the runway. We got that Cessna Cardinal out there. Might be coming this way. Doesn't look like it's on approach yet. So again, welcome to Pensy Plains. My name is Scott. We are at Harrisburg International Airport, airport code MDT, in Middletown, Pennsylvania, a few miles southeast of Harrisburg, which is the state capital of Pennsylvania. Wait and see what this one's going to do. I can only assume they're waiting for that Cessna Cardinal.
Contact ground.
So we are up on the
wind 0304, fly runway heading runway 31, clear for takeoff.
They're just waiting for clearance. I don't know. So we're up on the top floor of the parking garage, the 4th floor to be exact. Good view of the whole airport. At least the whole runway. We only have one runway here. It's either 13 or 31. Today we're using 31. Taking off and landing from east to west. Last I looked, we had like a 5-knot wind. Pretty much a headwind for runway 31. It was 310 at 5. That was before I came up here. Check that again. Probably see it on AirNav there. Here goes the Piper Archer. And chances are pretty good we're going to see it come back around again. It's really nice out here right now. Take it all in before the rain and the heat and humidity come tomorrow.
Check 123, squawk 1154.
Rock 1154, clear check 123.
Uh-oh. What was it? Alright. Huh. Still see the moon up there.
Check 123, city flying runway heading, contact departure 124.1.
Alright, let's
flying runway heading, contact departure 24.1.
other planes coming in here.
Yeah.
Let me check the radar quick. I'll give you the tour. Alright, so that other plane is not headed this way at this time. Might be headed to one of the smaller airports in the area. They just had a FedEx MD-11 fly over us. That's pretty cool. Look, let me see if I can see it. Oh, I think that's it there. Let's see if I can get that for you. It's way up there. Might be too high. Oh, there it is. I think that's the MD-11. I haven't seen one for a while. I know they've been flying around us. I know this one has been going into Philly in the evenings, so I'm going to have to catch that one of these days. I would go down there this week, except it's supposed to rain the rest of the week. And like I said, I have plans tonight. There's the MD-11. Probably going to Memphis. I didn't look. Benefit of a clear sky. All right. All right. So thanks everyone for being here. Steph, Janet, Lauren, Bill. Anybody else is out there, please say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. Please don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Jack PR not, Boston to Memphis. All right, thank you. So it came from Logan Airport, where Bill is, and it's headed off to the Memphis main hub, or FedEx main hub in Memphis. All right, so we'll give you the lay of the land here. I don't think there's anything coming in right now. Should have some action in this hour, though. Oh, we got ARF coming down here. We'll get this one for Bill. So they actually have, the airport has its own fire department, and then the Air National Guard down at the other end has its own fire department. So I think the airport is 70, Station 70, and the Air National Guard is Station 71, if I remember correctly. I saw it 70 on this one. It's usually the airport apparatus that we see. Sometimes when they go out, it's because they're expecting something, like military. Not to get our hopes up, but it does happen quite a bit. Alright. And we'll just check one thing here. Check ADSB. See if there might be anything else around that's not on flight radar. Don't see anything right now. But there's always a chance we'll get some military or government aircraft in here doing training. Alright, you guys can keep an eye out for that if you want. So, again, we're at Harrisburg International Airport. We're up on top of the parking garage, as you can see there. Nobody really parks at this end of the garage unless it's really busy. So I'm pretty much by myself down here. There's the terminal. Alright, so down at the other end of the terminal, or down past the terminal, all the way down the other end, we have the Air National Guard facility. And just gonna walk down in here a little bit. So the Air National Guard has, I believe, 4 C-130s. I see one there at the end. You can't get it on camera. It's behind the terminal. I had to walk down there and see it. We hear a train going behind us. Alright, so they have 4 C-130s down there. Don't know if they're all there or not. I can see one parked at the end. Always a good chance we'll see them coming or going. Then we have the FedEx and UPS facilities all the way down there at the other end of the terminal, which we can't see from here. And then the gates at the other end are Americans and Allegiant. Saw the American Eagle flight come in here. I went all the way down to the other end of the terminal. We can't see those gates. Then up at this end we have United and Delta. I wonder what that is there. What is that? Is that just a United tail with something in front of it? I think that's what that is. So I think we have 2 United aircraft over there. Delta usually parks all the way up here at the end. I'm sure we'll see them coming in sometime soon. Alright, so then down there on that hill is Sunset Golf Course, where we've streamed from a couple times. It's an awesome view of arrivals from that end. Departures are pretty far away. We have the Susquehanna River here next to the airport. We can do some boat spotting out there. If you don't see anything, you can probably see better than I can if you have a bigger screen. I'm sure there are people out there fishing today. So again, we have one runway. It's runway 13 or 31. We're using 31 today. Everything's moving from east to west. We have these, all these trees here we call the river hills, run along both sides of the river. So this side of the river is Dauphin County, which includes Harrisburg. The other side of the river there is York County. Got a couple islands here. That's an island. I believe that's an island. These are islands. Check out the... Oh, where is it? Check out the windsock. See, there's not much wind, but it's a headwind. Oh no, actually that's looking like a tailwind there. But it's not much, it's just a gentle breeze. They might switch ends here if that continues, I don't know. Alright, so we have more of the river out here. Watch for boats. Not going to see much more than a little fishing boat or maybe a pontoon boat out there. The river is very shallow in places. It's not navigable. There are dams all along the river. Starting just below the Maryland line, the first dam. There are about 5 between there and here. There's the Susquehanna River. Oh, we've got a train moving over there. Alright, we'll do some train spotting while we're waiting for a plane. I can find it again. It might have been the end of the train there. Is that a boat? I think I see a boat out there. Is that a boat there? Looks like it. I have a little boat. I come up here once in a while. It's been a while actually since I came up this way, but got like a kayak? I can't tell. Some kind of boat out there. moving from right to left. All right. So we got more of the river hills. There's a train up there too. Just the end of it. We got more of the river up there. Have some hangars over here. So General Aviation and I believe Piedmont has a hangar here for those American Eagle aircraft. They park them up there overnight. That is Pennsylvania Turnpike Bridge, or Interstate 76. That's the river. There, the bridge that crosses Susquehanna River at Harrisburg. And then over to the left of that, which we can't see, is Capital City Airport over behind that hill. Once in a while, if I really pay attention, sometimes I can see one crossing the river over there and taking off or landing. So we have this parking structure up here. Kind of obstructs our view of planes coming from the other direction. And then we have the infamous water tower. Famous water tower, I should say. Alright, I've got some contrails out there. Let's see what that is. Oh, we got a plane coming in. Alright, what is that? I'm gonna check the ATC. I didn't hear anything. Got a plane landing. Not sure who that is. Looks fairly large though. Just have to find it on camera. What is that? Oh, I don't think it's landing. Is that military? Alright. Plane doing a missed approach. It's a large aircraft for sure. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I think that's a C-32, maybe? I'll have to look. That is definitely a government, U.S. government VIP aircraft. One of the aircraft they use as Air Force One, Air Force Two, or to transport other high-level dignitaries. All right. Didn't know that was coming. As I said, we get a lot of surprises here. I'm sure it'll be coming around again. Probably just doing pilot training. So it's flying around behind me right now. I won't be able to follow it all the way around. But I'm sure it's coming back. My experience here is it'll be back at least 5 times or so. And if anybody in the area knows it's here, I'll probably have some company on the roof soon. All right. As we said before, we have a lot of surprises here, and there's a surprise. I'll swing around here, get ready for it to come back around. This time I'll be expecting it. Venus 31 from Camp Spring. It's Andrews Air Force Base. Thank you, Spanny AJ. Quagsire and friends, hello. Well, I hope they're not here because of me, because that might not be a good thing. But as I said, it's pretty common to see those aircraft around here. Alright, it's up to the north. I expect that it will probably be coming around again. Doing a large circle though. Can't actually see it right now. You see a small plane behind us, which is a Cessna Skyhawk. Alright. Keep an eye out for that one to come back around. Welcome again, everyone. It's over Hershey Park. Oh, that's cool, Steph. Steph's working on some custom emojis for the channel. You guys out there in the chat, let us know which ones you like. I think we only get 4 or 5 of them, so. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Steph, for doing that. I'll have to look at those later. In the meantime, those of you in the chat, let us know which ones you like. Alright, watching for Venus 31 to come back around. I'm actually gonna make a little, it's not worth it, okay. Alright, so it's out there to the east of us right now. I gotta check on the ATC, I never heard them on ATC. Looks like ATC is working. I'll just make sure. Current winds are variable at 4 knots. Trying to get the ATC back. I don't know that it actually went away, but I haven't heard it for a while. I didn't hear that one. 11. Oh, wow. That's cool. Steph says we get 11 emojis. I thought we only had 4 or 5. Alright. Looks like Venus is making a right turn. Hopefully coming back around again. I'm watching for it. Alright, I see it way out there. Way out there. I can't even see it now. But it's out there. It's coming back around for another turn. It's going to be touching down this time. Alright, in the meantime, we got United pushing back. Excuse me. Still not seeing Venus. Got United Express, Commute Air 4974 going back to Dallas. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. This is Pensy Planes. I'm Scott. We are here at Harrisburg International Airport near Middletown, Pennsylvania. Watching arrivals and departures on runway 31. And we just had the U.S. government VIP aircraft, Units 31, did an approach over runway 31. And we're expecting it to come back in here and hopefully touch down, probably do a touch and go or 2 or 5, who knows. It's one reason we like coming up here. You just never know what you're going to see. Well, normal activity sometimes is pretty slow, but we get some interesting aircraft coming in here. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Alan Lee. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying a pint. Hey, Pip.
Tower Venus 31, ILS 31.
All right.
Venus 31, Harrisburg Tower, wind is 0904, runway 31, clear for the option.
All right, Venus 31 is just clear for the option. I don't see it yet. Coming around for the second time. Looks like they're lined up for 3-1 out near Elizabethtown. All right, so it's 10:32 a.m. Eastern Time, 2:32 p.m. UTC. See it way out there. Right in that area. There it is. All right, that's Venus 31, C-32B, I believe. Government VIP aircraft. Coming in for the second time. It's a converted 757, Boeing 757. think it might be landing this time. C-32A, okay. Yeah, Pip, you missed the first one. It didn't land the first time though, it just flew over. Typical Tuesday morning in Harrisburg. Alright. Just about down. And there it goes again. I think. Yep. Behind the hangar. We'll see it in a second. There it goes, Venus 31.
Call departure, Venus 31.
Sure to be back around again. Got a car alarm going off on the parking garage now. Oh, it stopped. Oh, it didn't really stop. Alright, welcome again everyone. This is Petsy Planes. Live at Harrisburg International Airport watching Venus 31. Just did a touch and go on runway 31. Alright, we'll come back to that when it comes back around. We have that United flight going out to the runway and another one pushing back. So this one just came in before the stream started. I assume this one is going to Chicago. The one on the top of your screen is going to Dulles. I don't see it other than the radar yet. A little 2-for-1 United action there. TS to you, good morning. Scary Terry. Hello everybody. Scary Terry, you're from Lancaster, right? Alright everybody. And watch this one head out to the runway. That one's going to Dulles. So Charlotte, Philly, and Dulles, I take it that means there are 2 American Eagle flights lit up too. It's all one of them. Pretty sure the other United flight will be going to Chicago. You can see where Venus is. We're north of the airport right now. I don't know if they'll be waiting for these departures or not. We also have Brickyard 4746 American Eagle from Chicago O'Hare. E-175 on the downwind approach across the river. So all of a sudden we're busy.
Unit 4974, Harrisburg Tower, wind 1307, fly runway heading, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we just cleared United for takeoff. Richard Burns. Hello from across the river. Good to see
Or
you.
Harrisburg, Brick Airport 746, turn left base, visual 31.
Brick Airport 746, Harrisburg Tower, wind 1207, runway 1, correct runway
That's the
31,
American Eagle flight. It's just cleared to land.
Clear to land 31, Brick Airport 746.
I'm guessing Venus is going to hold off until some of these other planes clear out. Alright, this is United Express heading out to Dulles. Nice 20-minute flight. So we have the one coming in from Chicago, and I'm pretty sure this other United flight is going out to Chicago. Hopefully you can hear the aircraft. Let me know if you can't, or if it's too loud. Alright, it's United going to Dulles.
Unit 4974, contact departure, good day.
I make a quick left turn. Alright, let's catch the other one heading out to take off. And we have that American Eagle flight arriving, which I think I see out there. Made a short turn there. Somewhere out there. Got United heading out to Green Bay. American Eagle's out there pretty far. Alright, thank you, Spawny AJ. Alright, there's another American Eagle heading out to take off. It's either Philly or Charlotte, I guess. Probably, I'd say probably Philly. I don't know. Charlotte flight just came in. So Venus is probably going to have to wait a little bit for the rest of these arrivals and departures. Just trying to find this one. There it is. That's the American Eagle flight coming in from Chicago O'Hare, the E-175. Bumped my tripod, sorry about that. Delta 1248 from Atlanta. I assume that's the 717. How far out are they? So this is the late morning rush here with a little bit of extra incentive this morning. The C-32. That's the American Eagle from Chicago.
Number 4185, runway 31, line up and wait.
Touching down on runway 31. Nice landing. Alright, going behind the hangar. We'll go out and check out the... oh, we have three 3 planes going out to take off. United's just about to take the runway, it looks like. So we got United on the runway and 2 American Eagle flights heading out. 10 minutes out for Delta, 12:48 from Atlanta. That'll be the 717.
Repair 4746, turn right on Bravo, taxi to Park Alpha, Echo Golf, and monitor ground point 7. Good day.
Kick the tripod, sorry about that. Alright.
Number 4185, wind 1206, Wide McMahon, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Tower. Venus 31, Hinto.
This is Commute Air 4185
Venus
United
31,
Express to
Harrisburg
Chicago.
1207, runway 31, clear for the option on the go, make right. Close traffic, pattern altitude 1,800.
Clear for the option, runway 31 on the go, right turn, and altitude 1,800, Venus 31.
I think that's Venus 31 that was just cleared for the option. Looking good with the blue sky. It's really nice this morning. Just a little bit of a breeze. Still looks like a tailwind, although it's not much.
Number 4185, contact departure, good day.
Partly cloudy skies. Probably not as many clouds as there were when I got here. Alright, let's go over to the runway. That looks like we have Venus coming in next. Alright, Venus 31 for the 3rd time. If I can find it. D175 is taxiing in front of us, but I think we'll stick with this one. So 2 for 1. So Venus 31, U.S. government VIP aircraft.
Yeah,
2 for 1 with American Eagle.
Fly runway heading, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
So She-32A came in from Andrews Air Force Base. So we have a lot of military bases around here. Not far from Andrews, we have Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Fort Indian Town Gap, New Cumberland Army Depot.
Harrisburg Tower, Delta 1248, midfield left downwind for the visual to 31.
Fort Dix, New Jersey.
Tower 1106, runway 31, clear to land.
Alright, Delta 1248 is cleared to land, and American Eagle's taking off.
Delta 1248.
And we also have an Air National Guard base at the airport. With, I believe 4 C-130s. I saw one of them parked down. I don't know if the rest of them are here or not. So there's a chance we'll see them go out. I'm surprised no other spotters have showed up here yet.
Piedmont 2786, contact departure, good day.
Contact departure Piedmont City 786, good day.
Alright, go back to the runway. Got the other American Eagle flight lining up. Holding short, I guess. Somebody, was that Delta? I think Delta was cleared to land. I don't know how far out they are. So the one that just took off is going to
Venus 31,
Charlotte,
runway 31, click the option.
145,
Clip
Piedmont
the option, runway 31,
5786.
Venus 31.
And this is Piedmont 6117 going to Philadelphia, another E145. Delta 1248's on the downwind, haven't made their turn yet. Cleared somebody for the option. I guess that was Venus 31.
Tower down 1248 or in the left base. Just confirm we're clear to land 31.
Push 1248 from runway 31, click the land.
31 clear to land on 1248.
Tower Venus 31, we want to confirm we're clear for the option. Read number 1.
Venus 31, cancel land, extend downwind. You're going to be following a Delta on a 7-mile final.
Extend downwind, Venus 31.
Alright, so we're going to get Delta and then Venus. Which is right out there. Making the turn. And there's Delta. Way out there. Should be seeing Delta out there. The 717.
Venus 31, traffic in sight.
Venus 31, follow that traffic. Runway 31, click the option.
Clear for the option, runway 31, following traffic, Venus 31.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Good morning, CC. Got some excitement here this morning. Alright, I think that's a 717 anyway. I didn't actually look, but it usually is. Delta 1248 from Atlanta. Yes, CC noticed the custom emojis. Thank you to Steph for helping us with those. I don't know which one she added. TSQ, member for 1 month. Thank you for your continued support. We appreciate having you here this morning, and always. Alright, this should be the Delta 717 coming from Atlanta. And behind that, we're going to have Venus 31 come around for the 4th time. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Sorry, I can't see who you are right now. I'll look in a minute. It's Delta 717 landing on runway 31. Looks like Venus is lined up already. Allegiant 15 minutes out. All right, TSQ, thank you for the $2 super chat. Sorry about the
1248, turn right on Bravo, taxi to Park Alpha Echo Golf, and monitor ground point 7, good day.
Steph with the Delta emoji. I like it. CC with the Delta emoji. All right, going to Venus. Well, we're not actually going to Venus, but we're going to watch Venus land. That would be cool to put on the stream, though. Venus 31 for the 4th time. Again, this is a U.S. government VIP aircraft. One of the aircraft they use for Air Force One, Air Force Two, and VIP transport. They commit from Andrews Air Force Base, do some pilot training, touch and goes. Hey, like CC says, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell. This is Venus 31. Hopefully you can hear that. Alright, approach number 4 for Venus 31.
Copy. Ron, request right close.
Venus ground, make right close traffic.
Right close, Venus.
So we've seen that 717 coming back. There's the 717 fresh in from Atlanta. We still have an American Eagle waiting down there to take off. I don't know if there's anything else coming in. Piedmont 50 to 35 from Charlotte, 20 minutes out. Thank you, Scotty AJ. Thank you again, TSTU, for the $2 super chat and for your 1 month membership.
3724, Harrisburg Tower, wind
Appreciate you
1107, runway 31,
sticking with us.
Clear land 31, Allegiant 3724.
All right, Allegiant's cleared to land. Not seeing them yet. Quite a little flurry of activity here. Don't forget, we have memberships available for 99 cents a month. Click the little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat window. If you're interested in helping the channel in that way, helping to defray some of the costs of live streaming. Plus we have fuel costs. This is only a half-hour drive from here, but I do have to pay for parking. And of course, some of the other places we go are farther away. We go to Baltimore, Philly, and Washington on a fairly regular basis. We've been to Pittsburgh and Cincinnati in the last month or so. So I appreciate all your support in whatever form.
Venus 1007, turn right heading 050, runway
Please
31.
don't forget to click like and subscribe. Yes? American Airlines does have a non-stop flight from Dallas, DFW, where our friend Pip streams on a regular basis. Pip Hastings Aviation. Shout out to Pip. Check out his channel if you haven't already. He was in the chat there a little while ago. I don't know if he's still there.
Venus 31, basic discussion, runway 31, clear to out.
Venus 31, right base, gear down, and runway 31, clear option.
Voice 3724, when are you going to turn your base?
Beam Hento.
I don't know if that was taken off yet.
3724, Roger, you're going to be following a Boeing 757 touch and go, turning a 2-mile right base.
This is east of the airport.
Traffic, Allegiant 3721.
American Eagle waiting to go to Philadelphia. And Allegiant is on the downwind. Trying something new here to keep my phone cool. Let's see if it works. My phone is my hotspot. Got this one warming up in front of us. I don't know if that's the one we saw come in earlier. Oh no, that one took off again. That's weird. That one warming up. Maybe we'll see this one go out sometime. But in the meantime, we got Venus again. For the 5th time, I think. So, Spotty AJ, I assume you're local then? Ooh. I apologize if you told us earlier. Hey, Dirty 5, Matthew, good to see you. You're perfect timing. Sort of cloud of dust there.
At 1206, turn right heading 050, runway 31 for takeoff.
There goes Venus 31 for the 5th time.
Venus 31, it's right for traffic to turn downwind. We're going to be switching to runway 13 momentarily.
Okay, so you want us to right turn and make the left turn onto a extended downwind, or just continue on the crosswind?
Venus 31, just make the right turn and the right down for 31 for now, and extend downwind will have you probably make a 180.
Copy that. We'll make the right turn to the right downwind.
Sounds like they're coming back.
Venus 31.
Hey, Kensington Anonymous, good morning. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't get to Philly last week. We had a pretty good time in Baltimore, though. I will get there soon, I promise. Allegiant's out there on their final approach. We'll go to them in a second. Watch Venus make the big right turn. Oh, I got American Eagle taking off. Heading to Philly. Kensington Anonymous, sending this one your way. Nice, easy 25-minute flight, which I've made a few times. Back in the 90s, we used to fly a prop plane from here to Philly, like a Dash 8 or something like that. I'm sure it was. I flew one of them from here to Cincinnati one time too, I believe. Delta. Went back when Cincinnati was a Delta hub. We don't have any flights to Cincinnati here.
Departure 2 miles, 172 today.
Alright, going to Allegiant. Kensington Anonymous. Looks like you saw a good game, and
that
that is a pretty good
on the go. You can turn your right
spot
crossing.
for plane spotting if you're on the right side of the stadium.
The left down for runway 13.
All right, Venus 3-1, Roger, will make the right base, gear down, runway 3-1, clear the option, and on the go we'll make the right crosswind.
There's Allegiant. I didn't even look to see where they came from. Been a little busy here in the last half hour or so. Hey, Dirty 5 with the Allegiant emojis. Hope everyone's enjoying those emojis. Thank you again to Steph for doing that for us. Venus is coming around again already. All right, going back to Venus, number 6. And when I get a chance, I'll look and see where Allegiant came
Tower
from.
Venus 3-1, got a question. Since you're swapping it around, is it possible to go back out to IFR and shoot a RNAV 3-1 circle 1-3?
Venus 3-1, I have a request, but it's unlikely there's another arrival inbound for runway 13.
That's fine. All right, we'll just stay VFR and we'll make the right crossing on the go.
Venus run, thank you.
So if you heard that, Venus wanted to land and then go out and do an approach on the other runway, which is just runway 13, same runway, opposite direction. And ATC denied it for now due to other traffic. This is Venus 31, approach number 6. Hope you're all enjoying the show here with our surprise visitor. Never know, we could get more surprises. Seems like every time they land a little further down the runway. First time they didn't land at all. There goes Venus 31 for the 6th time. C-32A from Andrews Air Force Base. Joint Base Andrews, I guess it's called now. A few miles south of us in Maryland. Alright, they said they had another arrival, so I'm not sure who it is. Here comes Allegiant. Looking good in the sun. Got airport ops. That prop plane still down there. SkyWest from Detroit, 50 minutes out. Thank you, Spani, AJ. Hey, Steph. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for the emojis. It's like people are already enjoying them. Matthew's on the simulator again today.
Venus 3-1 will make a left turn and enter the left downwind.
Kensington Anonymous, I think it's just pilot training, doing touch and goes. It's fairly common here.
You're following a Embraer, currently on a 9-mile final.
Oh, let's send downwind, search for traffic, Venus 3-1.
Embraer on a 9-mile final. I'm not seeing it yet.
Harrisburg Tower, Piedmont 5835 will visit on the visual for 1-3.
Yeah.
Piedmont 5835, Harrisburg Tower, wind 130 at 6, runway 13, clear to land.
Alright, looks like we're switching runways.
Piedmont 5835, thanks.
That one's just cleared to land on runway 13 from the west. Not sure who that is. Piedmont. Not sure where that might be coming from. I'll have to look. There goes Allegiant into the terminal. They parked down at the other end, so we won't be able to see them at the gate. $35, that touch and go was Venus 31. It's a U.S. government VIP aircraft. It's one of the planes they use for Air Force One, Air Force Two. Hey, Steph, I had an idea for the membership icons. I'll email you later. But,
Venus 31, that traffic is now on a 6-mile final 2,900 feet.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. All right, so...
Venus 31, we have traffic sight.
Venus 31, follow that traffic, runway 31, correct runway 13, clear for the option.
Follow that traffic, runway 13, clear the option.
We have Piedmont 5835 from Charlotte. American Eagle E145 on final for runway 13. Looks like we're making the switch. And then Venus is going to come in on 13 the next time. So I'm looking, they're going to be coming in behind the water tower now. Grab a drink here real quick. Kensington Anonymous, thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate that. Welcome to Loyal Spotter. We are, in fact, flipping the airport. We only have two choices here, so we're switching from runway 31 to runway 13. And that Charlotte flight should be out there somewhere.
Scott, issue 788, hold for runway 13, landing in the party traffic.
Alright, it's coming out from behind the water tower. Gonna go behind that parking structure, and then we'll see it come out on the other side. And land on runway 31. And then Venus 31 looks like they're gonna be coming in behind that one. Wow, Dirty 5, thank you, Matthew, for the 5 gift memberships. Appreciate that. Welcome aboard, Mickey Seward, QC Cat Planes, DW King of Mischief, Breezy Aviation, and Cheat Line Lover. Thank you. Thanks again, Matthew. Welcome to our 5 new members. And watching for this CRJ, I believe, coming in from Charlotte. ERJ. All right, I appreciate all the support this morning, everyone. Oh, I didn't even see it. It snuck in there. Must have come in really low. All right, that's the E145 from Charlotte. Thanks again, Matthew, for the gift memberships. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to all of our members, too. We appreciate everyone who took that extra step to become a member and help support the channel.
Piedmont 5835, turn left on Echo.
I hope everyone out there,
Echo Golf, and
remember to click like and subscribe. Again, we also appreciate all of our subscribers. We were around 1875 when the stream started, getting close to 1,900 subscribers. That'd be awesome if we could break that 1,900 mark today. So if you haven't already, please make sure you click the subscribe button. How many people do we have watching? Checking in on the stream here. Alright, looks like I have 27 people watching. Thank you everyone for being here. And 47 likes. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So we're shooting for... Oh, there's Venus. Sorry about that. I missed it. Number 7 for Venus. First one's 1-3. Did not see them coming in. I gotta pay attention. I was watching the chat. Thought they were further out.
Venus 3-1, extend upwind.
Extend upwind, Venus 3-1.
So it sounds like they're coming around again. Looks like they might be making a right turn this time. It's hard to tell. Alright. Do you have any other activity here coming or going? You guys are watching the radar, let me know. Yeah, I was a little slow with Venus that time, sorry. Alright, making the left turn.
Venus 3-1, turn crosswind.
Crosswind, Venus 3-1.
Brickyard 4746, thanks for ground clear to O'Hare, do you need a message to command intersection miles, contain 3 out, extend for level 340, 1 German Atlanta departure. Departure frequency 124.1, block 2607.
Somebody's getting their clearance. I think it was Brickyard 4746, probably going to Chicago. Go behind the parking structure. Alright, Kensington Anonymous, thanks again. Thanks for becoming a member. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope to see you again. And again, I hope to be in Philly soon. Maybe next week. Well, I'm going to Baltimore on Tuesday. I know that. My friend Matt Simmons, our moderator, is flying into and out of Baltimore on Tuesday, so we're going to try to catch both of his flights. His arrival and his departure. Alright. Make sure we don't miss anything else.
Runway heading when you go. Venus 3-1, runway 13, 50 option.
50 option, runway 13, Venus 3-1.
Thank you to all the 31 people that are watching. Thank you for the 48 likes. be nice if we get to 50 here before Venus lands again. And also we're trying to hit 1,900 subscribers here. We were 25 away at the start of the stream. So if you can help us get to that goal, it's greatly appreciated. Looks like we are currently at 1883. We need 17 more subscribers for 1,900. Oh, we got one taken off. If I can find it. That one just took off. Now the one thing about using runway 13 is I can't quite see the end of the runway, so if somebody's lined up down there, I may not know they're there. Now these commercial flights I always see taxi down there. I think this is the one that was warming up in front of us a little while ago. So we're watching for Venus to come back around.
Venus 31, left base 13.
I actually see him out there, so we're going to go right to them. See how much of the approach we can catch since we missed the last one.
That's right, downtown, thanks for help. Over to departure 788.
That's Venus 31. C-32A, U.S. government VIP aircraft. They've come in 7 times so far. This will be number 8. Touch and goes, pilot training, I assume. Very low out there. About to go behind the water tower. Sorry, I'm just moving around a little bit. The camera went wacky there for a minute. Alright, here comes Venus. Alright, can we get one more like and hit 50 likes before Venus lands? And again, we're trying to reach 1,900 subscribers. We need about 17 more. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. This is Petsy Planes. I'm Scott. We are at Harrisburg International Airport, watching Venus 31 come in for the 8th time. U.S. Air Force C-32A, converted Boeing 757, used for the VIP transport, along with all the other regular traffic here at Harrisburg International Airport. There's Venus. Alright, CC says we hit 50 likes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Breezy Aviation, one of our new members. Thanks to 35, Matthew. Again, don't forget to say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And don't forget to click the notification bell at the top. Also, we'd love to have you as a member. If you're interested in supporting the channel that way, it's 99 cents a month. You click the little $ sign at the bottom of the chat window. It's a great way to support the channel and help cover some of the costs of doing this so I can do more of it. Did have to pay for parking today here, but it's not too bad. Depending on how long I stay. Only planning for a 3 or 4 hour stream, but you know, as long as we have something like this going on, I'll hang around. Again, Harrisburg is known for surprises. We get a lot of military aircraft coming in here for training to do touch and goes. I said we get the Antonov in here once in a while from Russia, Ukraine.
Venus 3-1, runway 13, clear for the option.
We got the C5s coming up from Dover. We got P8s from Jacksonville, KC-135s from Pittsburgh, and who knows what else. Just never know. We have the Air National Guard base at the airport, the 4 C-130s. As far as I know, they're all parked over there. I know one of them is. They usually go out like 3 at a time. Probably hear them if they started up. Or they could be out somewhere, I don't know. I just know there's one here. So the C-32 is northwest of the airport, coming around for number 9. Don't see anything else close coming in.
3-1, left base, 1-3.
So we'll just go right to Venus. It's Venus 3-1, C-32A coming around for number 9. I can't believe there aren't any other plane spotters up here. Everybody knows it's here by now. And there's somebody pulling in now. Hurry up! Yeah, there's 2 guys here now. I think are coming here to see this. They come out of the woodwork when something good's here. Should see it any second. There it is. It's here. That's number 9. Venus 31 leaving for the 9th time. Hopefully it'll be back around again. Haven't heard them on ATC. Yeah, they better bring food. I should have put out the call, huh?
Venus 3-1, left close, ramp approved.
Left course approved, Venus 3-1.
Looks like they're circling again.
And Tower, just for planning, we're going to do this option plus 1 more, and then pick up our IFR onto Lima Bravo Echo.
Venus 3-1, roger. Just let me know when you're ready for that clearance. And wind is 100 at 6, runway 13, clear for the option.
Bravo runway 13, clear the option, Venus 31, and we're ready to copy whenever.
Sounds like they're doing 2 more touch and goes, and I'm not sure
Venus
what
31, clear to Latrobe Airport via radar vector
to Latrobe, okay.
That's Victor, India, November.
2 more approaches
Sierra
and they're headed to Latrobe.
Johnstown, Juliet, Sierra Tango, and then direct. Maintain 3000, expect 12,000, 10 minutes after.
2 more times.
Frequency will be on 124.1, and I'll have
and they're going to Latrobe.
All right, Venus 31, not this option, but after the next option, clear to Lima Bravo Echo via radar vectors. Vince, Victor, India.
They just got clearance to Latrobe after 2 more approaches.
Johnstown, Juliet, Sierra Tango, then direct climb.
No, I didn't know they were coming. I was just here filming.
10 minutes after 124.1.
I'm on YouTube, so I got it on YouTube 9 times. It's live now. Alright, I don't see anything else coming in. Check the arrival board, departure board. Looks like everything that was scheduled to arrive has arrived. SkyWest from Detroit, so due to arrive at 11:57.
About your 10 to 11 o'clock is the Skyway descending out of 2500 for Cap City.
Venus 3-1,
American Eagle going to Chicago at 11:58. Delta going back to Atlanta at 11:55. American Eagle to Charlotte at 12:21. Allegiant to Orlando at 12:29. Might just make that our last plane if nothing else is going on by then. Allegiant flight back to Orlando, scheduled at 12:29. So we're shooting for that as our last plane, unless we get something else interesting in the meantime. Meanwhile, we'll go back to Venus. Spending a lot of time on Venus today. Some of our plane spotter friends out there. Alright, approach number 10 with 1 more to go.
Venus 3-1, traffic no factor.
Venus 3-1, thanks.
Hope you're all enjoying this. Pleasant surprise this morning. Again, I'm Scott. This is Fancy Planes. We're at Harrisburg International Airport. Right out. Near Middletown, Pennsylvania, right outside of Harrisburg, a few miles southeast of Harrisburg. We're landing on runway 13 now. We switched 15-20 minutes ago. Does look like they've got a headwind for that runway now. Somebody else just pulled in here. Let's go, the guys. Other people. Over here. I guess I can see that from over there. Anybody has ADS-B up, look around, see if there's anything else coming our way. It happens. It's not unusual to have 2 or 3 military planes here doing touch and goes at one time.
Venus 3-1, left close traffic group.
Left close, Venus 3-1.
Sorry about that. Nobody brought food. Bummer. I do have a little snack if I need one. I have plenty of water. There goes Venus around after number 10. Should be coming around for one more time, and then they're heading out to Latrobe, outside of Pittsburgh. They came up from Andrews Air Force Base earlier today, an hour or so ago. Surprised us. Thank you everyone for joining us. If you haven't already, let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Please don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. We've passed 50 likes for this stream, so thank you for that. And trying to hit 1,900 subscribers. We're around 15 away.
Heading 200.
It's about as
Venus
far as I can
313
go.
option runway 13 and on the go with right turn 200.
Should have one more approach by Venus before they head out to Latrobe. So I think we have the Delta CRJ from Detroit coming in, and then I think we're just going to have a bunch of arrival or departures in the next hour. 3 or 4 departures. Got Allegiant. We got the Delta 717 going back out, which I think we're seeing right there. It's just the tail of it. Alright. Here comes Venus back around again. This is the last time. Last approach for Venus. Hope everyone enjoyed the show. The show put on by Venus 31, that is. Our show will continue for a little while, probably another hour. Shooting for that Allegiant departure around 12:29. Unless we get another surprise, which is totally
Venus 31
possible.
traffic just departed runway 12, capital city. Looks like 900 climbing here.
Venus 31, looks like they're in the right turn. We have traffic sight.
Right.
Alright, last time from out behind the parking structure. See the other plane spotters there. Again, thank you everyone for joining us. Please don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. If you want to see more of this, if you click the notification bell, you'll know when we're going live again. Last time for Venus, number 11. And it's heading out to Latrobe, KLBE. Probably doing some more touch and goes out there. Right, this time it's making a right. Well, we should have a good view of it then. Just in
Venus
front of
31,
us.
squawk 3, correction, 7171.
7171, Venus 31.
Get a good view of that against the blue sky. Couple clouds.
Venus 3-1,
It's a really
contact
nice morning
departure.
here.
Good day.
Venus 3-1, thanks for all the work today. We'll call departure.
Anytime.
So that again was Venus 3-1, U.S. Air Force C-32A, used for VIP transport for the President, Vice President, other important officials. Probably most commonly used as Air Force 2 for the Vice President. I believe they have other aircraft just like that one. Came up from Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland a little while ago. Just did 11 approaches here. It's now flying to Latrobe Airport in western Pennsylvania.
Departure frequency 124.1, squawk 1154.
Pretty cool. Like I said, you never know what you're going to see here. It's worth the worth waiting through the gaps between commercial flights because you never know what's going to surprise you when you're out here. If I wasn't here when it got here, I probably would have missed most of that. All right. That's it for Venus today. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's see what's on the agenda. Just have one more arrival, I think. It's done. It's done. All right. CRJ from Detroit's due in about 14 minutes. Should have some departures going out though. Alright, looks like the next one will be Delta from Atlanta at 11:55, or going to Atlanta at 11:55, the 717, and also American Eagle, the E-175 to Chicago right after that. Then we'll have American Eagle to Charlotte and Allegiant to Orlando Sanford to finish out the stream. If you're here for the C-32, it's gone now. So if you're here for the C-32, it left. It's going to Latrobe now. Yeah, it's headed to Latrobe now. See a vehicle parked out there by the C-130. Cool for saw them go out at some point. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Alright, so we got a Black Hawk coming in from Indiantown Gap. They actually do land here sometimes. Ron Collins from Indiana, welcome. Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Departure frequency 124.1 and 4236.
Those helicopters from Indian Town Gap do come in and land here sometimes, so you don't see it though. So just out on ADSB. I don't see anything coming this way. I see a Cirrus down to the southeast. What is that? It's Delta? I don't see anything else around. Alright, got a little bit of a lull here for 10 minutes or so. We should have an arrival and 2 departures here about 10 minutes from now. Or maybe earlier. Sometimes they go out early. So I appreciate everyone being here.
Harrisburg Tower, crew check 124, established ILS 13.
Alright, crew check 124.
Crew check 124, Harrisburg Tower,
So
wind
we saw
1305, runway 13, clear for the option.
13, clear for the
So
option,
we're going
crew
the
check
other way.
124.
Ground up to 1242, we're 5.
The Piper Archer we had come in earlier. Wrap around Harrisburg coming in from the west. So we'll watch for them. See if we have any activity at the terminal.
You're free, so 1248.
Nah, it's going to Latrobe now. Oh, sorry about that. Well, they got more planes going out. There's some more planes going out soon. They said they drove an hour. The woman and her son drove an hour to come and see that, and it's already gone. So, let's see if I can help them out. I'm live on YouTube. If you can go on YouTube and see it. Came in 11 times. So, called Pensy Planes, Pennnsy. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Were you in the chat at all? Aviation Time? Okay. Well, it's good to meet you. So, I'll be live for probably till Allegiant leaves, and I'm going to head out probably, unless something else interesting comes in. You never know. You hang around. Hang around a little bit. You never know if... Yeah. Where'd you come from? Oh, wow. I live in Landis. Yeah. I've had that a couple times. Had the Antonov. Yeah. You never know. It could come in as soon as you leave. Keep an eye on the radar. It's nice meeting you. All right. One of our viewers there, the sun. So Dan or something parked out by the C-130. I don't hear anything. Oh, I feel bad. They drove an hour to come up here and see that and just missed the last approach. That's why I come up here and film even if I don't know anything's coming, because a lot of times I get lucky. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Thanks for getting us to 50 likes today. I appreciate that. It'd be awesome if we could get to 1,900 subscribers. Should have that Piper Archer landing here probably like now. Should be landing. It's very close. Assume they're doing a touch and go, or like they did earlier, landing, going back out and taking off.
124, could you confirm that we are cleared for the option?
Clear track 124, runway 13, cleared for the option.
Appreciate it, cleared for the option, clear track 124,
Radio,
runway
clear track 124. How's everybody doing in the chat? I haven't seen anything for a while. Watching for the Piper Archer. Looks like it's landing right now. Yeah, they probably paid $5 for that too. Those other guys just made it for the last two. Those other people, I should say. Alright, where's the Piper Archer here? It should be there any second. There it is. The Piper Archer. Cleared for the option. See what they're going to do. Should have some departures going on here, and we should be getting the CRJ from Detroit soon. Probably the last arrival, we'll see, once we get some more military action. Oh, it's like a touch and go. There goes the Piper Archer. Probably see that one again. So they've done one approach on each runway with a long gap in between. I assume they were at another airport in the meantime. Alright, let's watch the terminal. We should have some activity here soon. Watching out along the river for the Delta CRJ.
Clear track 124, contact departure.
Contact departure, have a great day. Clear track 124.
You as well.
Sounds like they're not coming back. Alright. SkyWest 4065. Delta connection from Detroit, CRJ 900. 5 minutes out on the downward end. Should be coming in from the west. Should be able to see it flying along the river here. Something's starting up. Alright, 717 starting up to go to Atlanta. Pushing back. We're going to exchange one Delta for another here. Temperature is 78 according to AirNav. Wind's variable at 5. I guess that means I don't see a direction. Alright, watching for that CRJ. It should be coming in from... Oh no, that's right. It's landing on 1-3. Should be approaching on 1-3 here soon. I'm thinking it's going down, making a turn for 3-1, but it's not. I'm watching the wrong direction. They like to confuse me. And I know it's not hard to do.
Tower's got 4065, ILS 1.
Skywest 4065, Harrisburg
Skywest
Tower, wind 200 at
4065.
3, runway 13, clear to land.
13 clear to land, Skywest 4065.
Clear to land. Runway 13. Check ADS-B again. Get the helicopter up to the west. That's that Black Hawk somebody was talking about earlier. Doesn't look like it's coming this direction, but you never know. Alright. Watch the 717, keep an eye out for the CRJ.
runway 13, that's vehicle, Echo Alpha. 13 be Golf Echo Alpha, that's 148.
Hey, Rob Bates from Altoona, good to see you again. The C-32 headed out your way. Probably going out to do some touch and goes at Latrobe.
We're about
717 heading back to Atlanta. We have the CRJ coming in from Detroit. Watching for it, I don't see it yet.
Gotta work that quick.
Looks like it's just flying over Harrisburg right now. Skywest 4065. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you, 35 for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, TSTU for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Kensington Anonymous, for becoming a member. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, everyone who clicked the like and subscribe buttons today. Still time to do that. Don't forget, it's free and it helps the channel a lot. And CRJ is out by the water tower there. This one's coming from Detroit. Coming out from behind the water tower. And just going behind the parking structure. Got the American Eagle E-175 heading out to take off. And the Delta CRJ. I'm sorry, the Delta 717.
Harrisburg Tower, Eagle is now turning up into 3011.
Again, we're probably going to hang out until Allegiant takes off, and then if nothing else is going on at the time, we're going to wrap it up. There's the CRJ. Hey, Big Bird. That, Big Bird, that's going to Latrobe. Big Bird, they got clearance from here to go to Latrobe. I seen them doing touch and goes in Latrobe. Thanks for joining us, Big Bird. Good to see you
Skywest
again.
4065, left turn taxiway Echo Taxi, straight ahead to parking Echo Golf, monitor.
I don't remember exactly where you are, Big Bird, if you're close to Latrobe, but if you are, head out there. They came in here 11 times, so. And if you missed it, you can always go back and watch it again. It says Delta coming into the terminal. Should be parking at this end of the terminal. Thanks to our mods for being here this morning. CC, Betsy, Janet, Steph. I don't know if Steph's still here. Thank you, Steph, for adding those custom emojis for us. We appreciate that. And if you're just joining us, we have some custom emojis there that you can try out. Thanks to our moderator, Steph Hutchinson,
4746 Harrisburg
Stephanie
Tower,
Hutchinson.
Wind 210 at 4, turn left heading to 050, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, check this out. There goes one of the C-130s. We're not done yet. Sometimes they come in and do touch and goes too. And watch out, we'll go all the way up to the other end. Just have to watch for the other ones taking off. Level 2 for 1, C-130 and the CRJ. Oh, there's Steph. Hope you got to see all that stuff. Alright, got the C-130 heading out. Usually, it's not just one. They usually go out 2 or 3 at a time. Often 3 at a time. Alright, quick American Eagles on the runway. Keep an eye out for that. American Eagle going back to Chicago. E-175. That's a good 2 for 1 there. Here's E-175 back to Chicago O'Hare. Saw that come in a little while ago.
4, turn right heading 200, runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
C-130. We're watching for the 717 to take off too.
Runway 31, taxi.
Like I said, the C-130s don't usually travel alone, so I expect to see another 1 or 2 of them coming out. Which I'll probably
4746, contact departure today.
That's been my
Breakdown
experience.
4746 for the switch, yeah.
A lot of times they'll take off and then circle around and fly right over the airport, which is pretty cool. Like right over the parking garage. Alright, watching for the 717. Alright, it's our second military plane of the morning. Hope to see a couple more. Here comes the 717. Big Bird, it's going to Latrobe. Maybe Pittsburgh afterwards, but they got clearance to go to Latrobe. There goes the 717 back to Atlanta. Saw that one come in a little while ago, making an immediate right turn. Hopefully we'll see a couple more C-130s come out here. So we'll see what, once that takes off, if there are any others, we'll see what they're doing. Maybe we'll hang around a little bit in case they come back. Do some touch and goes or something. That is a C-130 from the 193rd Air National Guard Special Operations Wing. I think I got that right. We also have this one going out to take off. Or going out to take off, they're going to the wrong runway. They're going to switch on me again. What is that one doing? That is Piedmont 5835 supposed to be going back to Charlotte. U-145.
That's 1248. That's 1248, contact departure.
Yeah, that's 1248.
Are they going to take off on 3-1? I mean, there's virtually no wind. We've got the other two just took off on 1-3, and the C-130 headed down to 1-3. Is that C-130 on flight radar? I don't think I saw it. I'm going to have to watch ADSB for that one.
479 Harrisburg Tower, hold short 13.
Steph with the Delta emojis again. Who'd they tell to hold short of 1-3? I assume that was a C-130.
.479, wind 180 at 5, runway 13, clear for takeoff, turn left heading 050.
Alright, it sounds like the C-130 is clear for takeoff. And then I guess we're going to have American Eagle taking off in the opposite direction. Only one C-130, that's unusual. You may still see the other ones come out. Hey, Bee's Knees, good to see you. You need to head over to Latrobe. The C-32B is headed over that way, or C-32A, sorry. Just saw the C-32 do 11 touch and goes here, and they got clearance to Latrobe. I imagine they're probably getting close by now. I think we have a C-130 cleared for takeoff. C-130 from the Air National Guard, 193rd Special Operations Wing, stationed here at the airport. There goes the C-130. They don't take long to get in the air. And like I said, I don't usually see them flying out one at a time. They're usually 2 or 3 together. Usually 3. Pretty cool making that big left turn. We got American Eagle heading to Charlotte.
Piedmont 5835 Harrisburg Tower, wind is 190 at 5, fly runway heading runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Alright. So that one just took off on 1-3, and now we have this one taking off on 3-1.
79, switch.
Helicopter Trooper 4, Harrisburg Tower, altimeter is 301.
Barb, we haven't seen Dustin yet this morning. What's up with that?
3012, Trooper 4, we're showing about 5 miles to the south, 1,100, currently over the river, looking to go to Cap City.
Helicopter Trooper 4, transition to the Charlie is approved, let's call it at or below 1,500.
Transition approved out of below 1,500 for Trooper 4.
Trooper 4, I do have traffic departing off of runway 31, Embraer 145, runway heading up to 3,000.
Trooper 4 will be looking.
Alright, this one's headed back to Charlotte. I think they were clear for takeoff. I'm waiting for Allegiant to go out too. It should be about 20 minutes. Maybe earlier, we don't know. Haven't looked lately. Watch for boats out there too. So we were on 3-1. We started on 3-1 and switched to 1-3, and now this one's taking off on 3-1 again. So I don't know what to expect. Let's see if that C-130 comes around again. Maybe he's going to do some touch and goes. Or maybe the others will join it. It's kind of loud here right now.
Helicopter
Let's head
4,
to
just
Charlotte.
you said you go in the Cap City following the river.
Yeah, affirmative, direct Cap City.
Should be making a left turn. Thank you everyone for joining us. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe and click the notification bell. Those are free ways to help the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us out. So please don't forget. We were over 50 likes the last time I saw. I'm going to walk down here a little bit, see if I can see anything at the other end of the airport. Hey, Zach the K-Pit Aviator. All right. So that is the Zach. Good to see you. You got a C-32 headed out your way, Zach. Supposed to be headed to Latrobe if it's not there already. Probably doing some touch and goes there.
Over to Cap City, Trooper 4.
So that C-130 we saw take off must be the one that I saw earlier parked at the end, because I don't see it there anymore. I don't know if any of the other ones are over there or not. Alright, I see it up to the northwest of the airport. Hopefully it's going to come back around. Let's check in on ADSB. I don't think it's on flight radar. I don't see it on flight radar. Alright, so it is up northwest of the airport at 2,800 feet. See if it's coming back around.
See on the visual 1-3.
Legacy 393 Bravo Whiskey, Harrisburg Tower, winds 1504, runway 13, clear to land.
1-3, clear to land, 393 Bravo Whiskey.
What is that was cleared to land? Is that Embraer? Alright, so we have an Embraer Legacy 450 that was cleared to land. It's out west of the airport. And we'll wait and see what that C-130 is going to do. Also waiting for Allegiant to head out sometime soon. So the C-130 is still heading to the northwest right now. Hopefully it's going to make a left turn and come back around, but I don't know. Don't think we're expecting any more arrivals besides this Embraer for a while. We have Allegiant, estimated departure time at 12:29. I think everything else departed. I think we're just waiting for Allegiant or hopefully for that C-130 to come back. Oh, it's making a left turn. That's a good sign. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. So we're watching for Allegiant to take off for Orlando Sanford. Didn't even look to see what kind of plane that was. It's like say 737 MAX 8. Came in a while ago. That one's going back to Orlando Sanford in about 15 minutes. And I think that C-130 is coming back around. So yeah, those people should have stayed here. There's something starting up. Alright, C-130 is coming back around after the Embraer. Alright, Embraer is behind the water tower right now. It's a private jet. So we're switching directions again. Hopefully the C-130 is coming in behind it. That'll be cool to watch that one come in and do a touch and go. I assume that's what they'll be doing. Oh, Pittsburgh using 10 center. Wow. You know, that probably wouldn't be a bad view from the garage if they're on 10 center and 10 right. If they were going the other way when I was there. I'm going to have to get back soon. I definitely want to go back when they open up that other runway. There's the Embraer. Watching for the C-130. I see it way out there. It is coming back.
November 3
I got to see it land at least once.
On taxiway at contact ground point 7.
Also, there goes Allegiant. Let's see which way they're going to go. I assume they're going to go to 1-3. Who knows? Allegiant's a little early.
Harrisburg Towers, Ford 79, ILS 13, option, radar.
Ford 79 at Harrisburg Tower, wind 170 at 4, runway 13, clear for the office.
Clear the option, Ford 79.
So we're going to make this our last plane, but as long as that C-130 is out there messing around, we're going to stick around. 2 for 1 with the Allegiant and the Embraer. Alright, let's go check out the C-130. This one just took off. It's coming back in, looks like for a touch and go. If I can find it on camera. Approaching the water tower. I got us C-130 Hercules from the Air National Guard unit stationed here, the 193rd Special Operations Wing. Must just be doing some pilot training, which could be why it's only one of them. This one probably in here. The one that just landed. Allegiant going out. And we got the C-130 landing. Oh, what's it doing? Still on the other side of the parking structure. I don't want to miss that, so gonna hang out right there. Wait for the C-130. And they're off again. Hopefully a couple more times. Allegiant's still heading out to the end of the runway. Sometimes these will make that turn and fly right back over the airport, over the parking garage, which is really cool. Fly right over. I'll do that or not. Zach, yes, apparently they do, because we have one here. It's good to have our Pittsburgh
Allegiant 3725 Harrisburg Tower, wind 200 at 4, turn right heading 200, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Big road intact. Airport ops just drove by. Gave us a wave. Alright, we're watching for Allegiant to take off now. I can't hear much right now. I might actually turn the ambient sound down a little bit.
I apologize. Something just happened with the video. I'm not sure if you saw that or not. There's Allegiant taking off, 737 MAX 8. I don't know what I just did. Alright, let's see what the C-130 is doing. We were going to make Allegiant our last plane. It's down to the southeast. Let's see if it's coming back this way. Sorry. I just messed something up on my screen, so I'm trying to fix it. So, don't know what I did. Just let me know if the video still looks normal. Alright, we're up to 1,893 subscribers. We're hoping to get to 1,900. Don't know if we're going to make that now. We'll see what's going on with that C-130. If it's not coming back, we're going to wrap it up. Because there's nothing else going on here. Although this, I think this jet in front of us is getting ready to go out, so maybe we'll wait for that one. Thirty-two people watching. Thank you everyone for being here. 77 likes. I appreciate it. Waiting to see what that C-130 is doing.
Harrisburg Tower, 226 Julie.
Looks like this one's going to be going out too.
Here's 2263 Hotel, Harrisburg Tower, then 210 at 4, runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, just Julian Hotel.
And somebody was cleared for the option. Sirius SR-22 cleared for the option on 13. C-130 is still heading east. Not sure that's coming back here. So we'll watch this jet take off. This one looks like it's going out to 3-1 then. We'll see. I don't see any signs of the C-130 coming back. So, oh, another jet heading out. We'll watch these two. And then we have that Cirrus coming in. We'll watch them, and then we're probably going to call it quits. Hey, Big Berg, no problem. It's actually not too bad over here. It is a little warm now. It's been a really nice morning though. And so the rest of the week doesn't look good, so I think this is probably going to be it for this week. Weather-wise, we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms every day the rest of the week, and it's supposed to get up into the 90s.
Number 6 Julia Hotel, you might see traffic on your right-hand side of VFR aircraft taking off Capital City Airport at 700 feet. Will remain west side of the river.
Copy that.
Just realized I didn't have my laptop plugged in. Alright, looking at the C-130. Still heading east. Might be down to Coatesville or somewhere down there. Alright, so we got two jets heading down there to take off.
Here on my
Look at those two.
Runway 13 for landing traffic.
And we got a Cirrus that was supposed to be coming in. I don't see that one yet. Alright, looks like the Cirrus is just about here. Oh, there it is. Didn't land.
Number 6 Julia Hotel, fly runway heading for now.
Runway heading, copy that.
Oh, had a hard time finding that one. Alright, we got two jets out there waiting to take off. I don't know what I did with my OBS window here. It's all messed up. But I think the stream still looks good. So we have a
November 6 Julia Hotel, turn right heading 200 and contact departure.
Right turn 200.
a Bombardier Challenger and a Embraer Legacy. Both down there waiting to take off.
November 72 here, Mike, Harrisburg Tower, wind 210 at 4. Fly, runway heading, runway 13, set to take off.
Alright, the first one was cleared for takeoff. I think that's a Challenger.
Thanks everyone for joining us this morning. I appreciate all your support. Again, this is Fancy Planes. My name is Scott. We're wrapping things up here at Harrisburg International Airport. There's this one and the Legacy to take off, and I think that's going to be it. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you to our moderators, CC, Betsy, Janet, Steph. I think I got everybody that was here today. Thanks, Steph, for the emojis. That's really cool. If you haven't already, check out the new custom emojis that Steph added for us.
393 Bravo Whiskey, Harrisburg Tower, wind 230 at 3, turn left heading 050, runway 13.
Thanks everyone for liking and subscribing. Last I saw, we were up to 77 likes. We had about
Target 50 on Mike, turn right heading 200.
18 new subscribers.
200, Mike.
Last time I looked. I don't think we're quite going to get to 1900
50 on Mike,
today.
disregard that, turn left heading 050.
Still got a bunch of new subscribers.
All right,
That's
left turn
great.
now 050 for...
Thank you, Dirty5, Matthew for the
Number
5
3,
months
Bravo Whiskey,
membership.
fly runway
Thank
heading.
you, TSTU, for the $2 super chat. And to Kensington Anonymous for becoming a member today. Hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I apologize. I appreciate
Number
everyone's
2, Mike,
support.
contact departure.
And if you haven't
One
already,
departure,
please click
Sierra
the
Mike.
like button, the subscribe button. As of now, I think our next stream is going to be a week from today in Baltimore. We're going to catch our moderator, Matt Simmons, on his arrival and departure at BWI. Starting in the afternoon. We'll probably start around 1:30 like we usually do and go till close to sunset. Not sure where we will be down there yet. It depends on which way they're going that day. If we'll be at the parking garage or the park where we were last week. Alright, this is the Embraer Legacy. It's going to be our last plane of the day. Thanks again, everyone, for all your support. Thank you for watching, for sticking with us for the last 3 hours. Hopefully, you all got to see the C-32 11 times. If not, you can watch it back and see it all over again.
Number 3, Bravo Whiskey, turn left heading 050.
Appreciate everybody being here today.
50
Thank
heading
you
departure,
again
3
for all your
Bravo
support. Thanks again to the mods. We'll catch you next time, probably next week. Have a good one. Take care. Goodbye.